Well, we all know New Hampshire plays a key role in the presidential race, but to really understand the political significance of this state, we have to go back a ways.
I'm actually moonlighting here, so can I get you anything else, or?
Long before politicians came here to mingle at diners or to lay out their platforms in town halls and rallies, the beautiful landscape attracted explorers to what they initially called North Virginia. The British king renamed the territory, but settlers in awe of its snow-capped mountains dubbed New Hampshire the Switzerland of America. Captain John Smith set the tone for those who would follow when he wrote,
"Here should be no landlords to rack us with high rents or extorted fines to consume us. Here every man may be a master of his own labor and land in a short time."
That spirit is reflected in the state motto, "Live free or die." The words of a colonial general still resonate with folks here today.
There is an underlying idea in New Hampshire that the government should leave you alone and you should be free to do what you want.
It's reflected both in their policies, like being the only state without mandatory seatbelt laws, and in their politics, with voter participation among the highest in the nation. In 2012, more than 70% of New Hampshireites voted in the general election, compared to the national average of less than 60%. Since 1920, the state has hosted the first primaries of every presidential election, with folks often trudging through the snow to cast their votes.
New Hampshire's primary was relatively unimportant in the great scheme of things until the 1952 election, when Dwight Eisenhower basically wanted to find out if he was actually a legitimate candidate, if the people of the United States would vote for him in the Republican primary.
I'm going to vote for Eisenhower. Who are you going to vote for? Okay, Pat, it's Eisenhower.
Eisenhower defeated the establishment candidate, Robert Taft, and went on to win the nomination and the presidency. After that, New Hampshire was seen as a proving ground for candidates. State lawmakers protected that status in 1975 with a law requiring the primary be held at least 1 week before similar contests.
God bless the great state of New Hampshire.
We're going to get the most number of votes possible in New Hampshire.
The campaigns now crisscross the state.
I just could not ever skip New Hampshire.
Granite Staters wait till the end. You just have to be patient and just work your heart out.
Devoting considerable time and resources here.
We can win here in New Hampshire on February 9th.
We're winning big in a place called New Hampshire.
They pump millions of dollars into the state's economy, more than $260 million, according to a study that looked at the year before the 2000 primaries. And the rest of the nation has good reason to watch what happens here, as the voters have a knack for picking electable candidates. Since Eisenhower won, only 3 people have lost the New Hampshire primaries and gone on to become president. Bill Clinton lost to Paul Tsongas in 1992, George W. Bush lost to John McCain in 2000, and Barack Obama lost to Hillary Clinton in 2008. Then again, New Hampshireites also reward creativity. In 2012, a man named Vermin Supreme captured more than 800 votes in the Democratic primary, as folks here supported his unique campaign.
I have 4 planks in my platform. 1, mandatory toothbrushing. 2, zombie preparedness. 3, time travel research. And 4, free ponies for all Americans.
So you can see why he was popular. Vermin Supreme is once again running for president in 2016. Vermin Supreme for the White House.